Whenever you're ready.
I'm sure at one point or at time or another, each and every one of us in this room has felt alone. Like we felt like God wasn't there, that He didn't care anymore. But we have to know that that's the furthest thing from the truth. God is everywhere. God is always with us. If we look at the story of Joseph, we can see how this is true. Joseph was favored by his father Jacob over 10 other brothers. And he got special clothes and special treatment, and apparently thought he deserved it. When he had a dream about his brothers bowing down to him, he had the nerve to tell them about it. They didn't like that too much. So they thought about killing him, but decided against it, decided to make a little money, and sold him into slavery. While he was a slave, Joseph was charged with rape. And even though he was innocent, they still threw him in prison. And while he was in prison, these two other guys came in, and they had dreams that no one could interpret. So Joseph said, I'll give it a try. So he interpreted their dreams, and word got back to the Pharaoh of Egypt that Joseph could interpret dreams. So he called for Joseph, and Joseph came to him, and the Pharaoh asked him to interpret his dreams. So the Pharaoh said, all right, our first dream was that 7 large, strong cows come out of the Nile, followed by 7 weak cows. And then the 7 large cows ate the 7 weak cows. What does this mean? And then he had another dream that 7 strong stalks of grain grew up, and then 7 wimpy, skinny stalks grew up. Joseph interpreted this dream to mean that Egypt was going to have 7 years of prosperity, followed by 7 years of famine. Now, knowing this, he suggested that Egypt save up a supply the first 7 years so that they would have plenty of food the next 7 years. At the end of the first 7 years, Joseph had saved up enough money, or enough grain, that he was able to sell it off and make money. When Jacob found out about this, he sent his sons to go buy grain. When they came to Egypt, they bowed at Joseph's feet. You see, God was everywhere through Joseph's life. Joseph may not have seen him, he may not have felt him, but he was everywhere. He was with him the whole time. And this, even though he took several steps back, it was all part of God's plan. God was everywhere throughout his life. And eventually, Joseph's dream went true. The past couple weeks have been kind of stressful for me. I've been trying to write this sermon. I've been working on a human video. I've been trying to balance school and work and friends and church, and it's pretty stressful. So I was in my room one night and I was working on the sermon, and I was like, all right, God, I can't do this by myself. You have to come and be a part of my life and be with me throughout the day, throughout the week. And that's when I heard God say, I'm with you. I'm everywhere with you. I don't leave you. I'm always by your side. And that's so true. We have to know that no matter what we go through, no matter what we do, God is everywhere. He's with us. He's in our lives. We may not see Him, we may not feel Him at times, but you just got to push through whatever you're going through and find Him. He's there. He's everywhere. So I just want to challenge you to, if you're feeling drained or stressed, or you just don't feel God anymore, just seek His face, push through it, and find Him, because He is everywhere. He is with you through the thick, through the thin, through the good, and through the bad. We must remember that God is with us no matter where we are. Thank you. Yeah.